Well, first of all, her dad and my dad were brothers, so naturally, you know, we're first cousins. But I didn't really meet Natalie until we were grown, you know, until we were really big kids, teenagers. And actually, to be honest with you, I didn't really meet her until I was in college.
Oh, really?
So I went to college back in. Do I need to tell that?
Yeah, you ain't got to tell.
We know you're smart. We know you're smart.
But we already know you got your degree in music, right?
Yeah.
You got a degree in music.
So I graduated in 1974. Yeah, so I met her. She came out to our house when we lived in North Chicago, which is not really Chicago. It's like 45 miles.
But just
north
that word sounds real
Chicago.
good to me.
Right.
That Chicago sounds so good to me.
You from Chicago too, right, bro?
Oh man, all day long.
Oh,
Me, South Side.
But that's where we met, and I really didn't. When I say we met, that's literally it. We just seen each other. I really didn't know her, or you know, we didn't have any type of meaningful interaction. But I really got to know Natalie after I got out of college, and I went on the road with a band for about 8 years that I helped form. And when we moved out here to California, that's when I really got to know Natalie.
So you were her music director, is that correct?
Yeah, I was her musical director starting in 1981.
Wow. So all that traveling, everything, music, you was responsible for all that, making sure everything was on point.
Yep, sure was. It did all of the orchestra, not all of the orchestrations, but a lot of the orchestrations for a lot of the arrangements. And
now, what kind of pressure was that? I mean, because you were a young man doing this, and Natalie Cole being this who she is.
Hey,
and then,
man, I was ready.
Yeah, I heard that. He said I was ready.
I was ready. I
yeah.
mean, you know, if it was pressure, it didn't feel like pressure. I mean, there were times when it was pressure. I remember this, just to kind of let you know what pressure is. There was this one particular show that we did. We did the Johnny Carson show.
Okay.
And on this one show, we made history. And what I mean by that is that there was this one song that we did. I think it was Jump Start. Remember Natalie's tune Jump Start?
Jump Start.
Right. Jump Start had a drum. We had to use a drum track on it. Drum box, I should say. And I was responsible for starting it. But for whatever reason, there was some kind of a glitch going on.
Okay.
And on Johnny Carson's show, you do not start over. It's all live tape. He doesn't allow artists to start over.
So what you do is what you do.
But we had to start over. And that was the first time in history that we actually
had to start the song over.
Yep.
On Johnny Carson. On Johnny Carson.
On Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson.
Wow.
So that was pressure.
I can imagine.
But we finally pulled it off. You know.
Awesome.
So you know, we gonna have some fun, boy. Because if Natalie was here, she'd just be clowning. You know what I mean?
Right.
She would.
And I remember when you first became her musical director.
You're gonna go there.
I gotta tell it.
You gotta tell it. You gotta go and tell it.
Yeah, man, I gotta tell myself, Reverend Marvin Yancey. We just got back out of New York because we were getting ready to do some work with Wilson Pickett, and
Reverend Marvin Yancey. That was Natalie Cole's husband.
That was Natalie Cole's husband.
Okay, got you.
Robert Yancey. They had one. They had one son, one kid. She only had one anyway.
Right.
So, which is Robbie.
Robbie. Okay, got you. Go ahead.
So we flew into L.A. We flew back out going to Vegas. So a good friend of mine, Gene Barge, who really brought me into the writing and songwriting game, and Gene Barge was a musical director, and Eddie was just in the band. So they had a good night.
Gene made me his understudy.
Yeah, your understudy. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Right. And so what they did was, Gene had a good night. They had a good Friday night. We reviewed, okay, so we coming in to hang. You know, he gonna be with his wife. And so we got in that Saturday. We heard Gene got fired.
Oh, well.
Gene got fired. So Marvin, he mad at Natalie, everything going crazy. So they picked us up at the airport in the limo. So Gene Barge was in the limo. So when Gene Barge left, his name was up on on the sign there.
Billboard?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the billboard. Gene Barge, musical director. But when he came back, they was putting the E on Eddie Cole. It was crazy. But we on air. I can't say what we want to say on air. Gene said my name was up there when I left. It was just that quick. And
that's show business for you.
Man, look.
You
that's
can be in today, out tomorrow.
But it was a great show.
Awesome.
Oh, you know. And Eddie, you come from a musical background, family, and you hear about Natalie, but there is other people in your family, Uncle Dinky. Well, I know him like that.
Right.
Freddie Cole.
Right.
And your dad, Ike Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And your son as well is a singer as well, right? Correct.
Right.
It's all in the family.
Yeah, the only people that really went into the music field is out of my family. Well, I should say out of the Cole family was well, all the brothers actually.
Okay.
It was Eddie was the oldest. That's who I'm named after.
Okay.
He died in 1970. Then my dad, actually it was Aunt Bay. We called her Aunt Bay. Evelyn was next. But she's passed away too. Then my dad, Ike Cole, he died in 2001. He was a musician. All of them had their own little trios, and they all sat at the piano and sang.
Wow.
The difference with Eddie was that his wife, Betty, they both sat at the piano together. I can't remember who played the top and who played the bottom, but they sat there together, and they called themselves the Two Hot Coals.
Wow. The Two Hot Coals.
Yeah,
okay.
They were pretty popular in Hawaii. They did a lot of stuff in Hawaii. So, but then there's Freddie, who's still alive. Freddie is still alive. He does his thing. He still travels around, and he has a little trio, a quartet. I'm not sure how many pieces he has, but he still records and does his thing. Then there's me. There's Natalie, who's passed away, and then my son Eddie, and then there's Freddie has a son, Lionel Cole, who's also in the industry. So basically, there's really only a few of us.
Now, do you sing and play at the same time? You all right?
Yeah, I'm trying to direct.
I'm directing. Busting out my head.
And I'm on webcam. They
probably can't see you.
You know what? I was just inviting Dawu in.
I'm like, what is all this extra trapper directing? He's knocking me in my head.
And I'm smacking. And Dawu act like he, you know. Good to see you, Chef.
Man.
Can he get in? We got to scoot over.
Come on, Dawu. Dawu don't have. We have any more headphones for Dawu?
Yeah,
come on.
Let's get him plugged up.
We got Dawu. Dawu is also part of me.
I'm gonna need an aspirin. My head is ringing. I shouldn't have signed
Bradley
the disclaimer yet.
Show. The bass player. He got his memory moments of Natalie, so we gonna hook him up real quick.
Yeah.
He brought his lovely wife, who's a fantastic singer.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And while we do that, I want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors while we're getting him all hooked up. We want to say a special thank you to Miss Danielle Dixon. She has a book coming out. It's out now. It's entitled I See You. It's 21-day journey to help you unlock your purpose. I'm on page number about 17. I'm not gonna lie, I ain't really get into it too deep yet, but so far it's so good, and I'm telling you, it's really good. So you guys gotta pick up this book. It's amazing. It's a true a book to help your life. I mean, it'll really help your life. And me being a licensed life coach, I can tell you that this book will bless your life. So y'all make sure y'all pick this book up. I See You. Let me make sure that everybody see this. Good, because that's a good sponsor.
Push it closer to the camera.
Make sure you got that. I See You.
I See You.
Yes, by Miss Danielle Dixon. All right, Brad.
You know what? You just tuned into KCAA.
Yes, sir.
1050 AM 106. Point for Real 5.
Point for Real 5.
Where real men talk. I'm Bradley Walker.
And I'm comedian Cizzle C.
We got Eddie Cole in the house from the Cole family. We also got joined with us. I call him .com. Dawu, pull him out. Just say something, man. Dawu, what was some of your Natalie Cole moments and you heard her music?
Well, I enjoyed her music, especially when they did that mix with her father.
Right. Oh, yes,
I thought that was a really classy, really cool thing. And then she used to come visit this church that I used to play at. I'm a part-time musician going to college at the time. And
phenomenal bass player.
All these
phenomenal.
He's
a phenomenal bass player. He being real modest. The brother can do something with them strings. Hear me? Go ahead, Doc.
And well, anyway, she would sing her favorite song. It was a Walter Hawkins song.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what that song might be?
Thank you, Lord.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Oh, okay.
Eddie probably was on that one.
Yeah, she sung it, and we were just like happy to play for her. You know, she would come up after the choir would sing and stuff.
Yeah.
And we would just.
She was very touchable, man. That's what I loved about Natalie. You know, she, all that security. She had security, yeah, but she just reached out to people.
Yeah.
That's what I love so much about her. Very smart.
I saw a clip today.
I
was doing my research, so I want to just kind of, engulf myself with it. And I saw a clip of her she was coming out of the airport, and just relaxing, ready to go into the limousine she had there. and the people all crowding her trying to get autographs. She was tired. You could tell she was tired.
Right.
And she still stopped, got up, signed autographs, everything, and loved on the people. And still, and I was like, wow, you know, this lady's obviously tired. You can see she just flew in, and people are on her like that, and she still showed the love to the fan. That's a beautiful thing.
Right. If you want to call in to 1-888-909-1050. That's 888-909-1050. Let us hear some of your moments, the music you love. I'm expecting some of my special guests to call in a few. In the meantime, in between time.
You know, Eddie, I want to ask you now, what did you play? Because I know you said you was a musical director.
Yeah, well, I got, when I was in college, I got my degree basically concentrating on the saxophone. But I also played keyboard, too.
Awesome.
So when I was with Natalie, I did keyboard, sax, and I also did background vocals.
Oh, awesome. And then your son, I know Eddie Cole, he had back in the day, I know he was doing a group. I remember Fourth Element back in the day.
Right.
I remember that group.
Yeah, that was years ago.
Yeah, that's years ago. And now, yeah, he's on to bigger and better things.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's all in the family. Just
Yes,
everybody's talented. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even my wife is a musician. You know, she's a singer. We both went to college together. That's where we met, actually. We met the first day of college.
Did you ever go home, man? Everything is, you went to college.
What do you mean?
Did you get home yet, man?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just want to know. Well, me and my wife was at the college. Me and my wife was at the college. Did y'all go home? Gee.
That's Bradley for you with his crazy self. Man, I'm just excited, y'all. This is a pleasure and an honor to have one of the very own family members of the Cole family sitting right next to me. This is just a blessing, I'm telling you. And we're blessed on this station to have him here. And also another phenomenal musician, the one and only Daoud. Man, this brother right here can play.
.com!
I can't stop saying it. This brother is amazing on the and his son plays the drums too. Let me say that. I've been following his son since I think '99. He was in Drum Off, and then he won 2014. He just won 2014 Drum Off. It's music all up in this studio. I mean, it's just talent is in the family. It's going through the blood. I'm also a drummer as well / comedian. So I just feel honored to be around real musicians because I can really say I know them now.
I'm just a whistleblower.
You sing too. Stop playing. You know you sing too.
/ comedian, talk
/
show
songwriter,
choreographer,
red carpets,
Grammy nominated.
all that.
Huh?
Red carpets.
God is good.
All those
All
high.
right, check out my
All right, it's gonna get real to you in a minute.
Okay, yeah. Oh, we gonna get some facts now. I know they're preaching. You know, we got some things coming up. Our birthday bash, real quick, right?
Yeah,
right. Cizzle C.
I'm excited. I'm excited. February the 6th is going down. We are. I need to get the information on that. I'm gonna tell y'all about it. It's gonna be in San Bernardino. I'll get all the information. It's gonna be at Worship and Truth over in San Bernardino.